synthetic fibers and plastics. What do you mean by about chapter number 3, synthetic fibers and plastics? What do you mean by natural fiber and what do you mean by artificial fiber? And what do you mean by plastic and what do you mean by synthetic fiber? In this lecture, we will study this topic in detail. The clothes which we wear are made up of fabric. As we know, we clothes we wear clothes to cover our body, and these clothes we wear are made up of fabrics, and these fabric can be of different variety. And fabrics are made from fibers obtained from natural or artificial sources. As we have studied in the sixth class, there are two types of fiber. First is natural fiber and second is artificial fiber. So there are two types of fiber. First is natural fiber and second is artificial fiber. So the fabric we wear are made up of fiber, and these fiber are obtained either from the natural source or either from the artificial source. Can you name some natural fiber? Yes. For example, there are so many there are so many natural fiber, just like cotton and jute. These are all natural fiber. Cotton and jute are all natural fibers, and fibers are also used for making a large variety of household articles. And make a list of some common article made from fibers. Try to separate into those made from the natural source or made from the artificial source. So you have to complete table 3.1. You have to write any article, and yeah, you have to write in the article is made up of fiber either from natural or either from artificial. For example, jute bag. Name of the article is jute bag, and type of fiber is natural. So type of fiber is natural. And another name of the article is cotton wool, and type of fiber is natural fiber. And and you can write any another item either made from natural fiber or either made from artificial fiber. So these are there are two kinds of fiber. First is natural fiber and second is artificial fiber. Natural fiber are obtained naturally from the environment, either from the plants or either from the animals. Natural fiber is obtained either from the plants or either from the animals. And what are the examples of natural fiber? Cotton, jute, these are example of natural fiber. And what are artificial fiber? The fiber which are made, the artificial which are made using chemicals are called artificial fiber. So the fiber which are made using chemicals are called synthetic fiber. So there are two kinds of fiber, natural fiber and artificial fiber. So the cloth we wear are made up of fabric, and fabric is made from the fiber. The fabric is made from the fiber, and there are two types of fiber. First is natural fiber and second is artificial fiber. You have read in your previous classes that natural fibers like cotton, wool, silk are obtained from plants or animals. The synthetic fiber, on the other hand, are made by human beings. That's why they are called synthetic or man-made fiber. As we have studied in class 6, there are two kinds of fiber. First is natural and second is synthetic. And these natural fiber are obtained from either plants or either from animals. And what are the examples of natural fiber? Cotton, wool, and silk. These are example of natural fiber. And what are synthetic fiber? They are made by human beings by chemicals. And they are also called synthetic fiber, as well as they are called man-made fibers. So there are two types of fiber, natural fiber and artificial fiber. In this lecture, we will study about what are synthetic fibers. Try to recall the uniform pattern found in a necklace of beads joined with the help of thread. As we see the necklace we wear in our neck, and it is made up of beads, and it is made with the help of using thread and needle, and as shown in the figure A, or try to join a number of paper clips together to form a long chain. As we made necklace of beads with the help of thread, as shown in the figure A, similarly, we will join all paper clips as shown in the figure B, and just like the necklace of beads, we attach paper clips, and these form a long chain. And what is the difference between figure A and what is the difference between figure B? A synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units joined together. And as we studied what are synthetic fiber, it is also a chain of small units. Just like in the necklace of beads, beads is a small unit. Beads is a small unit, and its necklace is made up of small units of beads. Similarly, synthetic fiber is also made up of small chain or small units of substance, and each small unit is actually a chemical substance. In the necklace, small unit is bead, but in the synthetic fiber, small unit is chemical substance. And many such units combine to form a larger single unit, and this is called polymer. When the all beads are combined, then this is called necklace. When the small units of the chemical substance are combined, then these make polymer. And what is the meaning of polymer? Poly plus mer. Poly means many and mer means units. So polymer is made up of repeating units in which a single unit is repeated, just like shown in the figure B. So what are synthetic fiber? Synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units. And what are small units called? Small units are called small units are made up of chemicals. And when these all units combine, these form polymer. These form polymer. So what is the meaning of polymer? Poly plus mer. Poly means many or poly means many or per means unit. So polymer is made up of many units. So this is the meaning of polymer. So what are synthetic fiber? They are made up of small units, just like beads of necklace. And these small units is made up of chemical substance. When these all units combine, these form polymer. And what is the meaning of polymer? Poly means many and per means units. Means polymer is made up of small units, and when they are repeated, and these are called polymer. As we know, polymer occur in nature also. Cotton is an example, is a polymer called cellulose, and cellulose is made up of large number of glucose units. So, what is a common example of polymer? Cotton. Cotton is actually a polymer. So, cotton is made up of dash. Cotton is made up of cotton is a polymer called cellulose. And how cellulose is made up of? it is made up of very, very small units of the glucose. So what are the example of polymer? Cotton is an example of polymer, and it is called cellulose. It is also called cellulose. And what are cellulose made up of? It is made up of small units of glucose. So what are the example of polymer? Cotton. And it is also called cellulose. And cellulose is made up of dash glucose units. So there are so many synthetic fiber. First synthetic fiber is rayon, and next is nylon. And firstly, we will study about what do you mean by rayon. You have read in class 7th that silk fiber obtained from silkworm was discovered in China. As we studied in class 7, silkworm is obtained from dash, silkworm is obtained from the silkworm. And where silkworm is discovered? It is discovered in China and was kept as a closely guarded secret for a long time. When the silk fiber was discovered in China, it was keeping as a secret for a long time. And fabric obtained from silk was very costly. As we know, the cloth of silk is very costly, so the fabric is also costly, but its beautiful texture fascinated everybody because the silk fiber shines. So but it was very costly, but its beautiful texture fascinated everyone. So attempts were made to make silk artificially. So scientists do many experiments to make silk artificially. But in the class 7th, we studied about silk fiber is obtained from the silkworm. Towards the end of the 19th century, scientists were successful in obtaining a fiber having properties similar to that of silk. Such a fiber was obtained by the chemical treatment of wood pulp. As we know, scientists do many experiments to make silk artificially, but at the end of 19th century, scientists were very successful to obtain a fabric similar to the silk fiber. So such a fiber is how this fiber is obtained? This fiber is obtained by the wood pulp. The wood pulp is the outer covering of wood, and this is wood pulp, and it is made by the wood pulp. And the fiber was obtained rayon or artificial silk. So these fiber are called rayon, and it is very similar to the silk fiber. And it is very similar to the silk fiber, and it is artificially made, so this is called artificial silk. Although rayon is obtained from a natural source, wood pulp, yet it is a man-made fiber. As we know, how rayon is obtained? Rayon is obtained from the wood, and wood is a natural substance, but it is also a man-made fiber. So it is also called artificial fiber. It is cheaper than silk and can be woven like silk fiber, and it can be dyed in a wide variety of clothes. And rayon is mixed with cotton to make bed sheet or mixed with wool to make carpets. What are the uses of rayon? When rayon is mixed with cotton, and then it is used to make bed sheet, and when wool is mixed with rayon, then it is used to make carpets. So these are the uses of rayon. And in the next synthetic fiber is nylon. Again, I am repeating the synthetic fiber rayon. As we know, silk fiber is obtained from the silk, and it was discovered in China. So when the silk was discovered, The discovery of silk was kept secret for a long time. When these silk fiber was discovered, people wear many clothes of silk fiber, and it is a very shining material. So all the people attract to the silk cloth. So people fascinated its beautiful texture. So but it was very costly. Silk was very shiny, but it was very costly. So scientists do many experiments to find out another silk fiber, and which was not cheaper. But at the end of 19th century, scientists were very successful to find a fiber, and this fiber was similar to the silk fiber. And how this fiber is obtained? This fiber is obtained from the wood pulp. And what is wood pulp? The outer covering of wood is called wood pulp, and this fiber is called rayon. And this is very similar to the silk fiber. And this similar silk fiber is called rayon, and it is also called artificial silk. Why it is called artificial silk? But rayon is obtained from the natural source. What is the natural source? Wood pulp. Wood pulp is the natural source, but it is called man-made fiber because it is made by the human beings. So rayon is the artificial silk. Rayon is an artificial silk, and it is a man-made fiber. It is made from the natural substance, but it is made by the human beings. So it is called artificial silk or man-made fiber. And what are the uses of rayon? When rayon is mixed with the cotton, it is used to make bed sheets. And when it is mixed with the wool, it is used to make carpets. And what are the another use of rayon? When it is dyed, and it gives various variety of colors, and this is used by the human beings. And these are the uses of rayon. Next is nylon. Nylon is another man-made fiber. So this is the another man-made fiber. Nylon first was the first synthetic fiber was rayon, and second synthetic fiber was nylon. So nylon is another synthetic fiber, and in 1930 it was made without using any natural raw material from plant or animal. So how nylon is obtained, and in which year it is obtained? In the 1931 it is obtained, and it is also a synthetic fiber. And how it is made? In when nylon was made, and no any raw material of plant and animal is used. So how it is prepared? It is prepared from the coal, water, and air. So this is obtained from the this is obtained from prepared from the coal, water, and air. And when nylon was made, no plant or animal material is used. So there is a two question arises. When nylon was prepared, is any raw material of plant or animal is used? No. When nylon was prepared, no plant or animal material is used. And how it is prepared? It is prepared from the coal, water, and air. It was the first fully synthetic fiber. In the in the when the rayon was made, the natural fiber was used. The natural substance was used. Wood pulp is used, but in the nylon, no natural material is used. So it was first fully synthetic fiber. It was fully synthetic fiber, and but in the when rayon was made, natural substance is used, but in the nylon, no natural substance is used. So this is the first fully synthetic fiber. And what are the characteristics of nylon? It is very strong and it is very elastic, just like rubber, and it is very light. And it was luster. Lustrous means shining. It was very lustrous and easy to wash, and this can be easily washed. So it became very popular to make clothes as it was very strong and it was very light and easy to wash and it was very shining. So this is used to make many clothes. We use many articles made from the nylon, such as socks. The material of socks is nylon, and the material of ropes is also nylon, and the material of tents is also nylon. The material of toothbrush is also nylon, and the material of car seat belts is also nylon. The sleeping bags and the curtains are all made from the nylon. So this is the question. There's a question. What are the articles made from the nylon? Answer is socks, ropes, pants, toothbrush, car, car seat belt, sleeping bags, and curtains. These are the articles made from the nylon. And as nylon is also used for making parachutes and ropes for rope climbing. As we see in the figure 3.4 parachute, it is also used for making parachute. Nylon fiber is used for making parachute and ropes for climbing, as shown in the figure 3.4. A nylon thread is actually stronger than a steel wire. So what is how nylon thread is used? A nylon thread is actually stronger than a steel wire. As we know, the steel wire is very strong, but nylon thread is very stronger as compared to a steel wire. When we compare nylon thread with a steel wire, so nylon thread is very stronger than a steel wire. So nylon fiber is very strong fiber. So these are two fibers. First fiber is rayon and second is nylon. And what out of rayon and nylon, which is fully synthetic fiber, nylon is fully synthetic fiber. And why rayon is not fully synthetic fiber? When rayon was made, it is made from the natural source wood pulp. So it is not a fully synthetic fiber. So these are two examples of a synthetic fiber, rayon and nylon. And how rayon is made? In the previous class, we studied that silk fiber is obtained from the silkworm, and it is discovered in China. When silk was discovered in China, then it kept secret for a long time, and and the silk obtained from the silkworm was very shining and are used for making clothes. And the cloth made up of silk fiber was very shining and very attractive. So people fascinated its beautiful texture. So, but the silk was very costly. So scientists do many experiments to find another silk fiber. So end of 19th century, they find a fiber, and these fiber was similar to the silk. And how this fiber is obtained? This fiber is obtained from pulp, outer covering of wood, and this is made from the wood pulp. And when chemicals are added in the wood pulp, then the silk is obtained, and this silk is called artificial silk, and this is also called rayon. And what are the uses of rayon? When rayon is mixed with cotton, it is used to make bed sheets. And when it is mixed with the wool, it is used to make carpets. So these are the uses of nylon fibers. These are used to make bed sheet, and these are used to make carpets. So how it is how it is made from. It is made from the wood pulp and adding with the chemicals. And it is cheaper than the silk fiber obtained naturally. And when it is dyed, when color is added in this material, then there is a variety of colors obtained. So this is rayon, and these are the uses of rayons. And next is, what is nylon? It is discovered in 1931, and when nylon was made, no natural material is used, and it is prepared from the coal, water, and air, and it was first fully synthetic fiber. And what was the characteristics of nylon fiber? It was very strong, and it was very elastic, and it was very light. And what are the another characteristics of nylon fiber? It was very shining material, and it is easy to wash. So this is very popular to make clothes. And what are the another use of nylon? It is made from many articles, just like socks, ropes, tents, toothbrush, seat belt, sleeping bag, curtains. These are obtained from the nylon. And these are the articles made from the nylon. And how it is prepared? It is prepared from the coal and water and air. So what is in which year nylon was discovered? In 1913 it was discovered. And how it is made? It is how it is prepared? It is prepared from coal, water, and air. So it is a first fully synthetic fiber. In the when nylon was made, no natural substance is used. And what are the characteristics of nylon fiber? It is very strong, and it is very elastic, and it is very light, and it is very shining, and it can be easily washed. And these are used for making clothes, and many items are made from the nylon, just like socks, just like ropes, just like car seat belts, sleeping bags, and curtains. And nylon thread is very strong as compared to a steel wire. And parachute is also made from the nylon fiber. And the ropes used for climbing is also made from the nylon fiber. Let us find it. Activity 3.1. Take an iron stand with the clamp. Just like shown in the figure 3.5, we will take an iron stand and with the clamp as shown in the figure. This is also available in our laboratory. And take a cotton thread of about 60 centimeter length. Firstly, we will take a cotton thread. And what is the length of this cotton thread? About 60 centimeter. Tie it to the clamp so that it hangs freely from it as shown in the figure. As we shown in the figure 3.5, there is a clamp, and when take an iron stand with the clamp, when the iron stand with the clamp is used, and take a cotton thread about 60 centimeter and tie it with the clamp such that it hangs freely with as shown in the figure 3.5. Look the arrangement of figure 3.5. There is a clamp stand, and it is also available in our laboratory. And tie a thread with the clamp. At the free end, suspend a pan so that weights can be placed on it. With the help of thread, we take a pan, and in the pan we can add some weights in the pan, just like shown in the figure. We used a pan attached with the thread, and add weight one by one till the thread breaks. Then we will add some weight, just like 20-gram weight, 30-gram weight, and add weight one by one. And when this thread breaks, and note down the total weight required to break the thread. When the thread breaks, then we add all weights, and then count the weight on which the thread breaks. This weight indicates the strength of fiber. And then the note down the weight on which the thread breaks, and repeat this activity with the different type of thread, just like wool, just like polyester, just like silk, and just like nylon. Repeat with the different threads of different material, and then enter in the table 3.2. There is a four types of thread: cotton, wool, silk, and nylon. And then when we use cotton thread, and we will add different weights, and then the thread breaks, and then we add total weight required to break the thread. Note down these readings for the different type of thread. You may use a hook or nail on the wall for hanging the fibers. If clamp stand is not available, we can we can use the wall for hanging the fibers, and or we can use the polythene bag at the another end. In the place of weights, you may use marbles. If weight is not available, we can use marbles. We can use pebbles of different size. So you can do this activity at your home. You can take a a fiber just like of cotton, just like of wool and silk and fiber, and we attach this fiber with a hook, and this hook is attached with the wall, and we can add different type of weights. We can, if weight is not available, we can add different pebbles, and note down these readings for different type of thread, and add these total weight required to break the thread, and enter in the table. So precaution, note that all threads should be of same length. So the thread we use in this activity, just like cotton, just like wool, and just like silk and nylon, they are of same length or about same thickness. If the length of thread is different, then this activity goes wrong. So we use the fiber thread, cotton, wool, silk, and nylon of same length and same thickness. So my mother, next fiber is polyester and acrylic. Next synthetic fiber is polyester and acrylic. First is nylon, and next is polyester and acrylic. Polyester is another synthetic fiber, fabric made from the fiber. This fiber does not get wrinkled easily. Polyester is also a synthetic fiber. And what are the characteristics of these fiber? The fabric obtained from these fiber does not wrinkle. This does not wrinkle, and it remains crisp, and it can be easily washed. So it is quite suitable for making dress material. You must have seen even people wearing nice polyester shirts and other dresses. Terylene is a popular polyester. It can be drawn very fine fiber and can be woven like any yarn. So this is the polyester. Polyester is also synthetic fiber. And what are the characteristics of this synthetic fiber? This synthetic fiber does not wrinkle easily, and it is used for making dress material. And we wear shirts made up of polyester material, and we wear dresses made up of polyester material, and it is easy to wash, and it is very easily available, and it does not wrinkle easily. And what do you mean by PAT, and what do you mean by acrylic, and what are the characteristics of synthetic fiber? We will study this topic in the next lecture, and we will study plastic in the next lecture. Again, I am repeating this topic. There are two types of fiber. First is natural fiber, and second is artificial fiber. What is the meaning of natural fiber and artificial fiber, and how it is obtained? Natural fiber is obtained from the plants or animals, and synthetic fiber is made naturally. So what is the meaning of natural fiber? It is made either natural fiber is obtained from the natural substance, just like plant or animal, and artificial fiber is obtained from the artificial fiber is obtained are prepared by the human beings with the help of chemicals. So there are two types of fiber. And what are the example of natural fiber? And what are the example of artificial fiber? Natural example of jute, cotton, and wool and silk are example of natural fiber. And what are synthetic fiber? Nylon and acrylic and rayon, these are all artificial fiber. The clothes we wear are made up of fabrics. And what are fabrics made up of? Fabrics are made up of fibers. So all fabrics are made up of fibers. So there are two types of fiber. First is natural fiber and artificial fiber. So the clothes we wear are all made up of fabrics, and fabrics are made up of fibers. And fiber is of two types, natural fiber and synthetic fiber. And next is, what are synthetic fiber and what do we mean by polymer? So what are synthetic fiber? It is a chain of small units, just like the chain of beads in a necklace. And this is this how synthetic fiber is made. Synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units. And how what are the small units is made up of? These small units is made up of chemical substance. And when these small units combines, then these make polymer. And what is the meaning of polymer? Poly means many and mer means unit. So these are made up of small units. And these small units are made up of chemicals. So polymer is made up of many small units, just like shown in the figure in case of thread. So this is the polymer. You have to learn the definition of polymer. And next is, what are synthetic fibers and how what are the example of polymer? What are the example of polymer? The cotton is a example is a polymer called cellulose, and it is made up of small units of glucose. And there are there are many types of synthetic fiber. First is rayon, and second is nylon. And how rayon is made, and what are the uses of rayon? Rayon is made from the wood pulp, and when the chemical is added in the wood pulp, then rayon is made, and it is very similar to the silk. So it is called artificial silk. And what are the uses of rayon? When rayon is